Hi, and welcome to Bright Conversations. I'm Shantae Glover of Bright Ideas Media,
And I'm Sarah, co-founder of SLP Toolkit and Bright Ideas Media.
and we're super excited to introduce you to our new virtual talk series, Bright Conversations. It is a digital talk series for SLPs, educators, and so much more.
I'm so excited that we're doing this. There's meant to be just a brief conversation about things that are relevant and timely and important. But I like the idea of you can watch it, you could listen to it. We're gonna have,
Yeah,
yeah,
if you're familiar with Bright Ideas Media, we are a resource where you can watch courses live or pre-recorded to learn about a variety of topics. But we thought this would be a new and fun way to also learn about a variety of topics by listening to conversations with folks that we sit down with and just want to learn more about what they do and how they go about changing the dynamics of the field.
yeah. So it's the primary audience, I think with some of our conferences and stuff, it's very SLP focused. But I think for this, the purposes of this in particular, we want to include other professionals. So who are going to be some of our guests?
So some of our guests range from, of course, SLPs, because that's what we do. That's who we know. But we have some educators who are coming on. We hope to have some parents that will be coming on. Definitely entrepreneurs too, because that's been a focus of ours. We're super interested in helping other people grow their businesses, whether it's a private practice or selling resources or a service. So we'll have a full gamut of different types of guests that'll be joining us.
I'm so excited. And so we'll probably take turns hosting and then have the experts in here for conversations about a range of topics. I also like it too because sometimes we'll be able to follow up with like a presenter, in a conference where, there was a ton of questions and time didn't allow it to continue. And so then we can do a follow up with them. And so I'm excited
Yeah.
about that too.
Me too. I love that as an opportunity to answer more questions or dive deeper into a topic because sometimes 60 minutes just isn't enough time to get through all of the content and answer all the questions. So this will be a fun way to go beyond that or maybe do a little behind the scenes and learn more about how they got into this particular area. One of our guests that you'll hear from soon was a recent SLP Summit presenter, and he will get the opportunity to talk a bit more about what he does and why he's so passionate about this particular type of intervention.
Yeah. I think it's fantastic. And we
Yeah.
started, I was just trying to remember the other day. I think we've been doing Summit for 7 years, maybe 8 years, which is an
Wow.
online conference that we hold twice a year. Maybe 7 years. I don't know.
I
There's been
think
a
it's
lot.
8. I think it's
Is it
8.
eight?
I
Yeah.
think so.
Yeah. And that was created because of the need. We wanted more relevant, like practical content out there. And I think a lot of us were getting frustrated because we felt like a lot of things were very theory based, which obviously we need to know like the why behind something we're doing, or evidence based. I understand the need to know the evidence, but I need you to tell me things I can do tomorrow.
Yeah.
Because I need to know a lot of things. So I want to take courses that are super, super practical. And so that's kind of where like Bright Ideas came from. And then it's evolved. And now we have like recorded courses and things like that. So why this new addition to our platform for podcasts? Like, how did that kind of happen?
So I think that as we're looking at the changes in society and how people learn and consume information, it's pretty clear that people love smaller chunks of information. It's easier to digest rather than sitting down. And there's always going to be a need for those longer course opportunities, but there's a lot of value in also having short form content. So we were thinking, why not create our own short form content in the form of a podcast where you can learn and potentially even earn your professional development hours, but in a shorter amount of time. So a 30-minute increment, you're listening or watching the video, listening to a conversation, but also still getting that really insightful and impactful information that's practical too. And you can take those tools and bring those back to your classroom setting, your private practice, even your hospital. We really hope to have conversations with people who work in a variety of settings as well as different areas of focus.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point, because that's the other thing, we were very primarily focused on pediatric SLPs initially and very school-based because that was what the world we lived in and or came from, work-wise. And so it'll be nice to see that evolution as we get into, other areas of more of the healthcare and not just school focused.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give like a little tease of
Yeah.
the episode that you recorded recently that was more business focused. And I think that that's something a little bit different too. We've been looking more at how SLPs and educators too. No one wants to be put in a box anymore. And like that question of what do you want to be? It's like, I want to be a lot of things. And so people are realizing I don't want to just work in a school setting. I don't only want to work in a hospital setting. I have other ideas and other passions and realizing that they're super creative and exploring other paths to make revenue. So we have an episode that I think you'll enjoy hearing from other folks who decided to take that leap into entrepreneurship and how they did it and how it really is feasible for anyone.
Yeah, that was a fun conversation.
Yeah.
It was with two of my favorites. I won't tease who. It'll be a surprise when that gets out, but it was awesome. And I will say too, I love this platform of a podcast where it is more of a conversation and that we can, like discuss things. But this video part of it, I will tell you, might not be my favorite. So for those of you who are watching this now and watch the first couple of episodes, you're gonna see I get a little nervous on, and I think it's the camera, like knowing I'm being recorded. If it was just audio, I think I would be a little bit more relaxed.
Yeah.
But having this camera piece and
Same.
actually camera ready
Mhm.
is interesting, but I understand the value too, is
Yeah.
people like video. And
Yes.
so I'm going to do it, but just bear with me as I get kind of through the initial stages of nerves and getting used to doing this again. It's been a hot minute since I've been on camera. I haven't done
Yeah.
a presentation in a really long time.
Well, I'll tell you, same. I was not super excited about being on camera either. So I'm happy that we'll be sharing the hosting duties. But I do like being able to see and talk to you or talk to our guests. So I think it'll be interesting to look back at these early episodes later on and see how we progress. Hopefully, there's an improvement as we get going.
I hope so. I feel like even as it's rolling, I start to get a little bit more comfortable. But even now, I'm noticing I move a lot, and
Yeah,
so it'll be
it's real.
interesting.
Yes,
But
it's not scripted. This is very real.
exactly, unedited, unscripted,
Yes,
with
yes.
your hosts, Sarah and Shantae.
But we really do hope that you will tune in. We hope you enjoy it. And we also love that now you'll have an opportunity to listen and learn with us wherever you are. So a lot of folks wanted to be able to listen while they're driving, and now you can do that because we'll have the audio component that'll be available for you wherever you listen to your podcasts.
Okay, that's what I was just going to ask you. So it is on any podcast platform. And then what about the video? How do they access that?
The video will be available on YouTube, and
Okay.
then we will also have an opportunity for you to go back and follow the steps. If you are an ASHA CE member and you want to earn CEUs for listening, we're going to have an option for you there on the Bright Ideas website. So you can just go there and complete that. And if you need PDHs, you can probably download a certificate as well. I'm saying probably, but that's the idea. That's the plan.
Fantastic. It's nice to be able to get a little bit of like credit for the listen, but I
Yes.
think it's going to be insanely valuable anyway. Just the couple podcasts that we have coming out that I was a part of, they're awesome. They were awesome conversations, and I think there's a lot of great takeaways. And so I'm looking forward to it, and I hope everybody will enjoy it.
Yes, I'm really looking forward to it too. And I hope that you all continue to let us know, give us some feedback. Let us know what you think. Let us know if you have a suggestion for a topic or maybe even a guest. Maybe it's you. We're always open to hearing from new voices. So let us know what you think. But I'm super excited to be doing this video.
All right. Well, thanks, Shantae. It's lovely talking to you.
Lovely talking to you as always. I'm excited to be your co-host and
Yes.
joining you in this new endeavor.
Can we co-host together? It'll be a
I think
conversation
so.
with me and you and a guest.
And a guest. You can make that happen.
I would love that. No,
Awesome.
I'm gonna get it. I am actually really excited. So stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Thanks for joining us. Bye.
Bye.